The PAL gym in West Tuscaloosa recently upgraded their gym, and so they updated the scoreboard there. They refinished the court, added upgrades in the flooring, the paint, lighting, ceilings, and the fire alarm system. And then they also paired all these indoor improvements with like two new outdoor courts. So they got that in West Tuscaloosa now, and then in kind of like North River, like North Tuscaloosa, they just added some more pickleball courts at the Northridge Park that they got, and so they added eight new pickleball courts, a new parking lot, as well as like court accessories for people who are into pickleball. So got that going on locally here. I feel like it's good that they're adding new basketball courts because I feel like they could use a lot more, to be honest. But I'll take the win wherever I could get it. But I just feel like they should just have more like basketball courts around the city, not just. It seems like they just been putting a lot of outdoor courts in areas where Black people are, like West End, Pal Gym, places like that. But they don't put like these outdoor basketball courts, like the center part of town parks, like Snow Hidden Park, places like that. They try to like, push it out to just like certain areas. And so I just found it interesting that they added the new basketball course on the west side and then the new pickleball course up near Northridge. So that's going on locally. So what y'all think?
Man, are they gonna take them goals down in 2 years, bro?
You feel me? You feel
No,
You
me?
know what's crazy is they have a practice of doing that. Like they took them down in West End, but they put them up, like you say, at the PAL.
Yeah,
They take them out of a neighborhood and put them where the police are stationed at.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, but you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
like, come on, man. Like we already know what this is, bro. And like it, man, it's like the same reason they took them out of Alberta, like at the Boys and Girls Club, and replaced them with soccer fields.
Yeah, yeah,
They were basically saying, "Hey, this is where we want to make a place where white people and Latinos can." You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Real.
Uh,
man, like, dog, I think we need to be focused on like really like investing in our education, bro. Fuck a damn basketball court, all that bullshit, bro. We don't need that, bro. Like that shit don't yield nothing, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's a nice gesture.
yeah,
It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
no, I
But
know that's not the
yeah.
most important thing.
I
hell
want
no,
both.
bro.
I want both.
Bro, like even with the pickleball thing, bro, like, that's cool for them. I
Yeah.
ain't never seen a nigga play pickleball, bro. Never.
Uh, Like I wasn't even gonna mention that. You
Yeah.
feel me?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, bro, we know y'all ain't making that for us.
Yeah.
No.
You
It's
know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
man.
Like,
See, this is the thing. Making your city competitive with other cities means having things that are accessible to people, even when they don't feel like doing things. You
Yeah.
right,
understand?
right.
And
Yeah.
that's that's all I'm getting at. You see, that's it. I know that's not even in the top 10 things of priorities for us. You feel me? As a people or a race
You know
that
what?
shouldn't be for the youth.
You know what should be invested in, bro?
What's that?
Um, there should be an event center somewhere in Tuscaloosa, bro.
Exactly.
There should be like a conventional center,
Yeah,
some type of place where people can host events, bro. And
exactly.
it doesn't seem like it's out of place.
Yeah.
No, but you know they're using the amphitheater for that until said place gets built. Until believe me, it was thought about before they relocated the amphitheater from where it
Now
once was.
McFarland Mall can be that, bro.
For real.
It could be. It could be.
Like
They've
a place not just a place where people can shop, but people can live there and shop and fucking like have events, bro. And you
yeah,
can put that shit right there on 2059, bro. Like it's easy for them to do
that's
that, bro.
that's one place definitely that I would have been thought they would have put there. Um,
Like
not
fuck that amphitheater, bro. Like for real, fuck that amphitheater, bro. Like that shit is like that shit was a waste of money, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's only good for certain times of the year, bro. Nobody want to fucking come to Tuscaloosa, no way, bro. Like,
see, see
uh,
if they made use like something that Chattanooga has that Tuscaloosa doesn't have, that I think would be tight would be like an annual festival around the river where you could have vendors set up, you
right?
know,
Yeah.
they could end right there at the amphitheater. You feel me? And we could call it like the River Walk. In Tu- in,
Facts.
in Chattanooga, they have River Bend, but we could just call it the Riverwalk Festival. You feel me? And they could start like at UA, and you just walk on down to the amphitheater where we bring in,
Yeah.
artists and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's something that they could do. Um, that boost the revenue and also the tourist landscape of things, and it'll be something to kind of keep things on the up and up when football season isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because that's the thing, right? Like what would bring people to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, besides the University of Alabama? And there's
Yeah.
not much outside of that. So like we kind of gotta like provide something that's not really provided anywhere else in the state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the benefit that we have, as being like from citizens of Tuscaloosa, bro, we on 2059, bro. If a motherfucker coming west and they want to go to Atlanta, they gotta slide through us. So we gotta like
Yeah.
take advantage of that. So like
Yeah.
artists that may be traveling,
Yeah.
instead of stopping in Birmingham, bro, fuck with T Town, bro. Like we could put new infrastructure in to where
Yeah.
they can have their concerts. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, we got living accommodations and hotel. Like they building a hotel every fucking week, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the thing. A lot of bigger cities have bigger social savings groups and uh promoters and stuff like that that can cater to these artists in ways that we can't necessarily cater to them. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they can get that treatment in Birmingham or Mobile or even Huntsville. We can't give them that same type of, you feel me? Or maybe we can and we just haven't done it yet, like that. You see what I'm saying?
I don't I think we targeting the wrong people, bro. Like we could be targeting like C-list, D-list, artists and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And making them feel bigger than what they are. So now they always coming to T-Town. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
I know they do. There was a time like different it's like different waves, man, because I know
Yeah.
just as far as Alabama, the university is concerned, they'll have artists come through and do walkthroughs on the strip. The frat houses that have different artists do walkthroughs, come perform, and um, but
Yeah.
as far as the city though, we don't do that consistently, you know. And maybe crime has played a part in that because a lot of times when that used to happen, the clubs that get shut down because of shootings and shit like that.
Yeah, Playhouse.
But not just them, there
Yeah,
was a spot right beside there was a spot right beside Firestone on McFarland and Hargrove. It got shut down because it was always having shootings and shit. But
yeah,
they were having Travis Porter and a lot of different artists come through. You feel me? Around that time, but it was always some shit going on, like
yeah.
not just a playoff. But
What you got, Kane?
we iced my boy out.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forgot what we were talking about.
Well, I guess you could just talk about just what Tuscaloosa needs, just in the context of them adding new basketball courts, new pickleball courts, you know, just thoughts on all that, and what Tuscaloosa needs to be, what I'm saying, a place where I guess they got enough stuff going on.
I agree with what everybody said. Um, in my opinion, like a basketball court, pickleball court, I feel like it is needed, but at the same time, bigger picture wise, fuck that. Like I feel like Tuscaloosa needs to invest in its community. Not necessarily invest in its community, but make it a place for the people that are actually from here instead of making it a freaking I don't know what they're trying to make it. Like people think it's like a college town, and I
Yeah,
mean it is, but that don't mean you have to just take up all the landscape and throw up hotels everywhere for people that's not from here to come stay here for a weekend.
yeah,
Like that's not cool, bro. Like it needs we need basketball courts. We need whatever the youth is into. Whatever the youth is into, that's what we need. But we
yeah,
need to have it for them and have it structured to where they can make something of it. If a kid likes to play video games, we need a game room to where they can pull up and they can pay $10 an hour to play video games. Somebody in there might go pro. Somebody in there might start streaming. Somebody in there might get interested in developing games. Who freaking knows?
yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
If a kid's maybe like to tell jokes and stuff, like he said in event center, I don't know who I was talking to, but one night could be poetry night, one night could be comedy night, amateur.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
One night could be um
That comes in having one of them type centers that Phil was talking about. That's
Yeah,
exactly right, though, man.
exactly.
in indie, like it could be independent artist night. You know what I'm saying? One night can be for people who like to cook and sell plates. You
Yeah,
feel me? They just pull up and you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, like we can have a spot to where it's just like a lot. And then you got music playing, but you basically people just pull up and the lot got like 6 different food trucks in it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's music playing, you meet people, you know what I'm saying? You can go get some wings from here, you can go get some type of slushy or fruit drink from this truck. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? This lady over here sells sweet. She ain't got no truck. She just got a stand posted up on the side right there. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of stuff like that, but that's ultimately the answer, the youth.
yeah,
And not necessarily too young to where it's like 25 and it can be 30 and under.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And it could, put some 25 and older clubs around. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Put some 30 and up clubs around. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you already got the Club 205?
They not
yeah,
25 and up, I don't think.
Oh, my bad.
I mean,
But
I feel like, yeah. Would you? My bad.
but I mean, I was just gonna bring my point home for real to
Yeah,
say the same thing I said. Like whatever the youth is into, that's what we need. We don't need no hotels because can't nobody afford them. But alumni and rich people who want to come to the games. Um, we need less chicken tender spots. We don't need no more chicken places. We need different. Why we done had so many different chicken places and ain't nobody brought us a Chili's back?
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I don't get it. I don't understand. It was a spot called K-Pot Korean barbecue or something like that. And I heard nothing but good things about it. A lot of people was kind of hurt that it's not there no more.
yeah,
When the pandemic came, Sarana, Thailand,
yeah,
Midnight Sushi on the strip, they left. I
yeah,
mean, a new restaurant opened up in its place, but it's just different spots. You know what I'm saying? That's not just for the college kids.
yeah. Enough
Like,
things. Yeah,
like that will make life because a lot of people don't know how to cook. A lot of people don't have time to cook. A lot of people don't have the energy to cook. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cheaper or more convenient for them to eat out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So people can still eat out, but get them some variety.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bring a
Hmm.
Culver's to Tuscaloosa
Yeah,
since we putting up 2, 3 Fusacklys and all these Guthries and stuff. I ain't mad at it. I'm just
yeah,
saying, you know what I'm saying? Bring a Culver's, bring a In and Out, bring a like I
yeah.
said, a Chili's,
Del Taco.
the Del Taco, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Long John Silver's. It
yeah,
like
I ain't gonna lie. I think the reason why some of these brands don't go to certain cities and stuff like that is because they might just do market research or some type of research on how the employees in the area are, how to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm not mad at that though, because
You
a
see what
lot of fast food places in Tuscaloosa suck because the people that work there do not give a fuck.
I mean?
I'm not mad at that. You might be right. You might be on to something.
yeah,
Because I always used to wonder why Tuscaloosa doesn't have a place like Jay Alexander's or Ruth Chris.
yeah,
Then I thought about it, like who would work there?
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't want to fuck up your experience like that, right?
yeah,
I
You
mean,
know,
I
in
don't,
yeah,
Birmingham, they have a food court. Like it was a mall. So imagine like a mall, but it's like closed down. There's no stores in it, and you go in and in the food court or just whatever section that is open, you know what I'm saying? It's a wing spot. It's a Chinese place. Soul food over here, burgers over here. You get what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
something cool. Like you like for not only it's cool for anybody at any age. You can go there, you can meet people, you can have a date there, you can just meet up and chill there. It's so much we could do, but who we catering to?
yeah,
Who interest do we have in mind when we making this stuff? Or like because honestly, if all you gotta do is give the people what they want, you can analytics will tell you that we like Phil, I think said, or maybe Cloudy, we on some consumer shit.
yeah,
Like people lives are so fucked up that they are in a hurry to spend this money to get some type of dopamine, to get some type of satisfaction out of life. So why not give the people like people would probably be less apprehensive and less aggressive towards politics if they was just living decent lives. Like if if these people kids have somewhere to go to where they weren't getting in the bullshit, if they had somewhere to go themselves, if they could go out and meet people and you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh
yeah,
well, what's a good restaurant? Longhorns. I might not have had Longhorns in a whole year or two,
yeah,
but I eat out nice once a month because I got variety. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to where people might not even like Longhorns because that was the best food quality wise in town, and they ate it so much that they don't even like it no more.
yeah,
So it's money not only to be made, but to be spent. They can get all that money back if they just invest in the people.
Yeah, that easy.
It don't make no sense that somebody who lives in Tuscaloosa, who lives in the city, might be going through a certain situation to where they need a roof over their head, and because this a college town and it ain't nothing but hotels around, like for one, they might have trouble getting into a certain place or certain places because
Yeah,
there's no, like most of the apartments are college dorm apartments.
yeah,
You know what I'm
But
saying? There's
yeah.
no houses, or the housing
Hmm.
market sucks. So all these hotels, like, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. But then as far as the hotel thing, let's just say something happened. Your house just burned down. Something happened, whatever it is. And you need a place to stay. Maybe you living with somebody and for whatever reason you can't stay there no more. But shit, what's a good team that ain't Auburn, Georgia? You know what I'm saying? What's a good
Yeah.
team Alabama be playing? LSU in town. So so instead of you paying $80 for a room, you got to pay 160. And if you just had 160 to throw away, you probably had your own place.
Real.
Like you feel me? Like especially people with kids and stuff. Like it can be so much. It can be so different, bro.
Yeah,
one thing I'll just add to that is just by having like a basketball court, just a lot of these public these things in all the areas, what is really gonna do is help Tuscaloosa network better. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Um, because if you have soccer fields, basketball courts, and tennis uh, uh, courts, and all these things at the same parks, but
yeah,
at all the parks, then the same people who go to parks in Northport might come to parks
yeah,
West Side. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you might want to hoop against some people over here, bro, and it'll allow people to network, differently. That's
yeah,
another way too, though. You feel me?
yeah,
Or just having, but I I think that um is a part of the culture too that um we're missing.
yeah. Because I definitely saw that in Atlanta, my little time there.
It just allows people to network different, you know?
Yeah, for real. Anything else, Bill? Or good?
Nah, man, I would just say, you know, the last thing that we should be worried about is, like Dallas said, making another chicken spot. We should be more concerned on increasing revenue through tourism, through through our population spending more, and there might be cutting back on taxes, um, marginalizing either income tax or state taxes in general,
Yeah,
uh, taking tax off of food, just less taxation overall in Alabama. A more reformed tax system in general to promote you know more spending, to promote more businesses wanting to desire to build in Alabama, build in Alabama, and then that'll lead to the development of our cities.
yeah,
But I would think, man, if there was some way to connect Huntsville, Birmingham, and Mobile, dog, or
yeah,
Huntsville, Birmingham, Mobile, and Montgomery outside of I-65,
yeah,
that'll definitely turn the city. That'll turn Alabama up in general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they all offer like different things
Yeah,
that
but they
are
so
important.
far away from each other, bro. So they can't like build off one another. Like how Dallas and Fort Worth are on the same fucking interstate, two
Yeah,
interstates feeds into Dallas and Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's like the commerce that's done in Dallas can be done in Fort Worth.
yeah,
So it's like and then everything in between those two cities, like just thrive off the fact that people have so they got to live somewhere. So the suburbs, are more prevalent. They actually can grow into its own city like a Frisco, Texas. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, where it has its own arena, it has its own, Toyota Stadium where the fucking Dallas MLS team
Oh,
plays
snap.
there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like these things come from the fact that these economies have grown so big that they can't just stay within the city limits.
yeah,
Um, so it just definitely needs to be a more um focus on like the politics side of the game in Alabama. Um,
yeah,
you know, we keep talking about like what we can do business wise and everything, but it's the politics that's fucked up.
yeah,
Policies, man.
Yeah, the fucking policies, bro. If we can get that shit fixed, bro, we could advance our state.
yeah,
But like I said earlier, man, I just think that those that profit off of that don't necessarily want that to happen, and that's why things have stayed. North Carolina and Alabama had relatively the same economy, um, about 100 years ago or so.
yeah,
But North Carolina, they focused on healthcare. They focused on tech. They reformed their tax service or system, and now they are like I said earlier, bro, like
yeah,
one of the best cities to live in, not just in America but worldwide. So
yeah,
that's the 2 cents I got.
yeah. Shit. Hey,
Mm. I
anything
think,
else? Yeah,
yeah, I don't know if this ties into it because we kind of talking about like what we need as far as in the city, like as far as buildings or businesses and stuff. But I think it would be helpful if every kid had an advisor from like freshman year, like kind of like on some mentor shit, but like to already have you to already be funneling you in a certain direction.
yeah,
So maybe that could be like at the event center, you know what I'm saying? Like you sign a kid up like on some YMCA type shit, but they got a uh what I just said,
like
an
advise.
advisor.
Yeah,
Yeah, like when you like like when you get to school, like when you get to college, you got an advisor.
yeah,
Because I think a big problem is not only do we need to like as far as like he was saying about the education system, part of that is people not like you might be decently educated, but if you don't start thinking about your future until a couple months before graduation, you behind. You feel me? Like you should be on that sophomore year type shit, if not sooner. So
yeah. So yeah, like after school too. Like I feel like one big separator is just like after school,
Yeah.
because some people got to work, but like for education, I feel like that's where the gaps start happening. Like everything that happens like outside of school, and so I feel like having an advisor step in kind of helps with that, gets people on track.